Hello and welcome. This is Sharon Ann Irwin with MLMSuccessSchool.com, and I'm excited you're here today to take a look at 7 steps that can bring your MLM to success very quickly within the next 90 days or less, if that's something that you choose to do. So outlined here today, I'm going to go over with you a couple of things, the 7 steps. So I want to be able to walk you through those so that at the end of this quick training session, you'll have the 7 things written down. So grab a pen and a paper or open up a Word document, whatever way you like to take notes. And we're quickly going to go through this, and you're going to get it down on paper. And then we'll be able to start to build a personal blueprint that makes sense for you with your strengths and your passions. And then the other thing we're going to look at is how you can compete in the marketplace, because there's a lot of noise out there. And we want to connect you to your ideal clients that are out there online searching for you right now, but they may not be able to find you since you're not positioned in front of them on their doorstep of what they're looking at online. So the number one thing is creating your own online assets, and I recommend you start with a blog if you don't have one, because it's the easiest way to get up and going quickly without having to hire someone that understands how to build a website. So someone with 0 technical skills, and I could attest to this because I have 0 technical skills. I've built them up, but obviously when I started I had 0, and now I've got multiple websites and blogs on the internet, and I've been able to help other people do the same. And you really can turn on a blog in less than a half an hour, but we want to do some strategy first before we fire up your blog. And we want to think about what type of irresistible offer, which is step number 2, that you're going to put in front of the eyeballs that find you online. And we can get this piece done in less than a day as well. So it's not complicated. So I don't want you to feel overwhelmed. I want you to definitely just be able to take a deep breath and know that these 7 steps can be done very quickly, and we can do them in a way with a strategy that'll bring you success. So one of the things that MLM Success School believes strongly in is that the 90-day game plan that we're given when we're new in an MLM opportunity or direct selling opportunity, network marketing opportunity, it's missing critical pieces to bring you to success. So we're going to fill in those missing pieces and really complement what you may have already been given by your leader so that you can have success fast. So how do you want to deliver your offer? We're going to talk about that today. The magical thank you page, and that is a place that a lot of people are overlooking, and I even overlooked it for a while, so we want to get that into your hands right away as well. And staying in the conversation with people who are choosing to follow you, and how you can put that on automation. Your primary offers, so this is where we dig in deep and we really look at your entire marketing funnel, your sales funnel online. We want to make sure it's well defined, and we have price points from small ticket items all the way up to high ticket items on the back end of your funnel, and your daily marketing efforts. So what should a daily marketing blueprint look like? Well, it's absolutely going to be based on the hours, the amount of time that you're looking to put into your business success. We want it to fit with who you are in your lifestyle, and we want to make it a marketing blueprint that's going to get results. But we don't want it to be something that you're dreading doing day in and day out. Unlike, sitting down and contacting all your friends and family, or sitting on the phone with a headset on calling deadbeat leads, this is something that you can do each day and you can feel really good about, because you're helping others to have success, and at the same time you're creating your own success. So let's dig right in here. Step number 1 is we want to create your online assets that are unique to your strengths and passions. So if you were to do a quick brainstorm, you can just look at the columns down below. This is a brainstorm exercise that really gets us warmed up and prepared to do some market research. So listing down your personal interests, listing down your hobbies, listing down books or movies that you read or like to watch. What are your personal strengths? Get those things outlined and do at least 10 things per column. And when you're done, then we'll be ready to do your research. So your MLM success step number 2 is creating that offer so that when people find you online, they're going to be interested in trading their name and email for the knowledge that you're putting in front of them. So this is education-based marketing, or you may have heard of the term attraction marketing. And really what it is delivering value up front. And this is really a way to naturally sell. So if you're someone that getting into your MLM or your network marketing, if it's been a struggle for you to be a salesperson or talking to people in marketing and selling face to face or over the phone, the education-based marketing approach is going to help you because it's naturally selling. Pitching is dead. So all of the noise in the marketplace, if you have people putting spam on Facebook, on Twitter, or calling, I had one of those automated calls the other day on my phone, and I felt really bad for the person because that's out. I hung up before I even heard the rest of the message. So imagine how many people are getting those messages each day and they're just deleting it, or they're not even looking at it at all. So we want to get something that's valuable. The free training, we want to give people instant access to your value that's unique, that you have in the marketplace, helpful tips, and then they're going to be open to listening to you. So MLM step number 3, success step number 3, is delivering the offer. So you can do it written, you can do it in a video, a webinar, an audio. There's all kinds of ways that you can deliver your content once somebody has, raised their hand, put their name and email address in saying, I'm interested in what you have. But the most important thing when we're doing the research phase is we're going to look at some of the gaps that are in the market right now. We're going to see where people are frustrated or they're really starving for a particular thing and they're not being served. And this is going to answer the question, so how does your ideal client want to consume the information? And we're going to serve it up in a way that they want to consume it. So that's really important. And step number 4, the thank you page. When I talked about a magical selling tool, and this is the part that often gets overlooked, is when somebody does decide to take action and they're getting your free offer and they can't wait to dig in, why not give them another opportunity right away to get something else from you that's valuable for a small investment? This way, what you've done, number 1, is you've given something to them that they really want. They've taken action right away. So now they've become a super qualified hot lead for you. And not only that, you're actually funding your marketing right up front. So you're getting a return on investment quickly so that you can scale up your marketing. You're not spending more on leads than you're making. You're turning the tables on that ugly situation that sometimes happens in network marketing when you're out there buying leads and you're not making any money. So you're just throwing the money in and nothing's coming back out the other side. We want to absolutely put a stop to that. So give them an opportunity to take another step with you immediately, and we can show you how to do that. MLM success step number 5, staying in an intelligent conversation with those that are opting into your list and building a bond with them through automated follow-up and emails. And that's something that's simple to do as well. There's many different systems out there. If you're on a really tight budget, there's one that's free of charge, and there's some that are low cost. So this is not something that's going to break the bank. Getting your blog up, getting your own personal real estate online, having a place where you can keep your interested clients on a list where you can stay in a conversation with them, it's going to cost you less than $40 a month. And you're going to have a foundation that's an asset in your business. And before I move to the next slide, let's talk a little bit quickly about why, if you have a company replicated site where you're sending people to look at your products and services and learn more, watch videos, buy products and services from you, you're absolutely going to need that website. But you're not going to be able to use it up front effectively for a couple of reasons. Number 1, it's not something that the search engines are going to look at as a credible site because there's so many of them out there that are duplicates, meaning that all of the different representatives in your particular company have the same exact site. So it's a duplicate, and the search engines are not going to rank that because they're going to look at that as kind of spammy with all these different people having the same website. So by building your own online asset, you stand out in the crowd. Now you're actually rising above not only your other competition that you have that are in other MLMs that might be marketing a similar product, but you can set yourself apart in your own company and really start leading the pack in sales. Okay, and then the other reason, one more critical reason why, if you have a replicated company site and you're trying to use that as your home base for everything, if you do get into advertising platforms to bring in leads to you more quickly, then you're probably going to get banned off of those advertising sites because they don't like replicated sites. They want to see an original site that you own with personal contact information and valuable content on it. They don't want it to be cookie cutter. Okay, so enough of that. So we definitely want to get your online assets set up as quickly as possible so you can shoot out of the gates and be ahead of everyone else. Now, MLM success step number 6 is clearly defining your marketing funnel. And you're going to start from the lowest price point. So if you remember, somebody is opting in up here at the top. They're coming in through your front door. You're delivering your irresistible offer that they just opted in for. And then you're going to have that magical thank you page thanking them for opting in and giving them an opportunity to purchase something really small from you that's still very valuable, but showing you that they're a hot lead. And then as they move down through your funnel and you're staying in a conversation with them and you're offering other opportunities to purchase products and services that maybe you create, other affiliate programs that you're involved in, your network marketing opportunity falls into the funnel here, your direct sales opportunity, whatever your marketing falls into this funnel in the follow-up conversation. So when I said your duplicated site from your company, we're not going to use that up front. We're actually going to use it in your funnel. We're going to introduce that later after you've begun to build a bond with them by delivering value, which is what everybody is looking for in the market. They're looking for a leader. So we're going to bring them through and we're going to clearly define the sales funnel up front, and we're going to know exactly when you're going to introduce certain things and follow through with certain things. And we're also going to keep in mind the message to market match so that we're speaking the language of your ideal client and we're not throwing them off. So it's really critical to have that all lined up. MLM success step number 7. So know your weekly marketing plan in advance. If you're starting each week without a weekly marketing plan, and this is much different than a 90-day game plan that you'll get handed by a leader or an upline or the company, where they simply look at your numbers and how many people you're inviting to webinars or how many people you're bringing into house parties, hotel meetings, or how many people you're getting to your company replicated site. I mean, that stuff definitely, we want to focus on that, but we want to focus on that after we bring them through your front door that's unique to you, that's setting you apart, and that's really attracting people instead of repelling them. Because a lot of times the company websites are just too stale. And people don't want to be called and say, hey, look at this latest and greatest product. You can buy it and you can make money with it. If they're looking at making money from the comfort of their home, then you want to be the educator that shows them what are the steps to make that happen. And whatever they choose to market is up to them. So that gives them more control and they feel good about the relationship that they're building with you. So having that plan in front of you, what are your goals for the week? What type of marketing messages are you going to put into the marketplace? Where are you going to put them? So what online doorsteps are you going to show up on? And showing up on the doorsteps where the eyeballs are already qualified, meaning if you have a particular product that you're marketing and somebody's looking for information on it or a company, or if they want to get leads for it, different things, you can show up on the doorstep and be the leader that shows them how to do it right. So who are those ideal leads that you're looking for? What steps are you going to take each day to attract new lead flow? And we're going to keep it simple right out of the gate, and we're going to focus on one traffic method at a time. And we're going to pick a traffic method. You can see all these different ones here. We're going to pick a traffic method that makes sense for you and who you are and what you would be most passionate about learning and implementing and teaching others to do. And then once you get that one stream of traffic up and solid and you're converting into sales, then you're going to scale it up and get into other traffic methods. So what are your next steps today to MLM success? I definitely offer to you the value that's in the MLM Success School training webinar. It's a free offer that I have for you, and it's going to give you the #1 strategy to generate leads using your own online assets. It's going to give you the simple, proven 7-step marketing funnel in more detail. And just for attending the webinar, you're going to have an opportunity to get an additional workbook that's step-by-step and some further training as VIP training for free from me. So go ahead and put your name and your email address into the opt-in box on the MLM Success School, and you'll get your training immediately. I look forward to seeing you on the inside. Bye for now.